height,
High loss.
beatable, and the high loss. So they want 4 members that can dive, but a hero that is quite stable in the back, being the Eve.
And they ban out multiple assassins and dive threats like the Esmeralda, like the Gatot. So this is looking pretty okay. Navi probably needs to be the one to try and get something to sway the odds here.
Which is what? Because if they go for something like the Fredrin, he's going to be stuck in a box.
Poked, yeah, poked heavily.
Because of the real-world manipulation, the spam ability of her skills as well.
Yeah.
But they still go for the Fredrin.
Don't have a choice.
What do you think? Navi or Alter Ego based on drafts? Real quick.
Alter Ego game 1.
Alter Ego?
If you're good at it, it will work in every single matchup. You can see already Nino will go for the time on Cars, forcing the flicker out. Now that's of immense value. What?
Nino?
Taking 2 turret shots.
Oh.
Hey, the pressure in playoffs is different.
Yep. Emblems by Games Max. As the Yuzong, Nino does take the QC. Hijume though, under a bit of pressure right there. Alec will be there to help. Nino has level 4 as well, has the BDF to go with. Andoryu under pressure. They want to go in, BDF as well.
Straight onto Andoryu, RWM locking him down as well. That's first blood, easy peasy for Alter Ego. As expected, Bravest Spider from Cars. Not much you can do here. There's no space that they can get to Andoryu. He's dead.
Yep.
They gotta give this away. It will be a free turtle too as the horse gets beaten down.
Coming in from Alter Ego, the BDF, and then you have the box coming in from Hijume as well. Alec though.
Now that's a bit sus. They win out the neutral objective, but you can't just be giving kills away
To that team fight, into that objective takes, because all the control coming in.
Oh man, that auto-targeting is a question for sure. The Mountain Shocker went over to the lower HP target. So far, the pressure playing in playoffs has gotten to both teams, man. Hold on a minute. Alter Ego, they thrive on early game control. Alex going in. Hijume so far back. That's gonna be Alec chunked in. No revitalized already with no glorious pathway. A big resource burnt out as Navi continue to play around the turtle here. RWM's used up. Ukir still able to cut away now. Bravest Spider going to be used up as well in the back line. Getting the stun down as Alec gets shot down by Ukir. Cars with the dive under turret. Nino getting the kill onto Andoryu, but look at Nino's HP bar. Deleted by Shiva and Ukir now with the flicker forward as well. They're going to go for it. Apro has the tectonic charge. They won't go for a dive, but that was one hell of a win for Navi.
Sort out the jitters. Early game, yes, it was a very much nightmare Sive.
They're just taking every fight they see on the map. Alter Ego, we commended them for a phenomenal early game in the regular season. Arfi goes in for the dive as well. Hold on now! The playoff jitters! Arfi taken down by Shiva!
Their lead, zoning out Alec again, caught in the middle of no man's land.
That's for the play with Spider, used up over to Hijume. Alec, good flicker off from Hijume, tectonic charge! Lands on the back, now Alec been taken low as the Black Dragon Fruit gets used up, and Cars is going through all of them! Still trying to go for the damage. That's a free turtle just for Cars. So again, it's Navi who get the winning trade. Now they pop into conceal. No tectonic charge. The wall comes in as well. Hijume doesn't have the flicker. Pops into RWM, but gets gunned down by Ukir. Shiva constantly jumps around on the Zaman Force. Are playing so differently. That is a very interesting Black Dragon form there. I think they would have cleared the mid lane anyways.
Yeah.
They're shook. Realize is the term for it. They're gonna go on to Andoryu at this point. Anyone up front, that's Fear's Dive used up as well, but the backliners are all still free. Alter Ego, what is this? The punish! It's all about punishing his Alter Ego. Keep on making mistakes. Cars in the back line. He has a flanker, he dives in and finishes Hijume off as the Grok will zone Arfi. Navi take a tier 1 for free in the mid lane.
Gold lead, it's just gonna get worse for Alter Ego. I don't even see a window where they can even win.
Absolutely not. That's Cars going in without a care in the world. Tectonic charge finds Nino. The wall off. Yazuke stunned up. Has the Traceless. They're going to dive in. A taunt over to Alec. But they'll take it slow. Shiva pops his Mon Force. Maybe not. Maybe they'll go fast. Alex zoned away. RP as well. The Eastern Shin forced to walk back like a good boy.
And now they want to siege into the base.
That's a taunt coming down as well. Alec already shredded. Zaman Force also. Alex is able to get away. The Lord is still very, very healthy as Nori gets a 2-man taunt. Goes up and praises Rat. Cars! Dives in, slashes him there. And it will be Black Dragon form used defensively as he runs away. Traction pulse not landing. RP still able to cut away. Real world manipulation. Cars!
Going on.
The Glowing Wand's taking on him, but he doesn't care. He stays alive. Here, for them to come back in the game, NAVI pops in and conceal. They go for the traction pulse. Nino's gonna be caught. Has a furious dive, but it's used defensively now as they dive in onto Alec in the bottom lane. Turret will be threatened. It should be a free take. Lord taking very low. Oh, Tectonic charge up to 2 now. And Doryu gonna 2-man taunt as well. That's a stun over from Alec, but it's over only onto Cars. RB pops in the curtain call. That's another taunt over from Andoryu over to Nino. Immobilization not hitting. They're still able to stay alive.
Spider might bit off more than he can chew. Andoryu from the back.
Yep. That's good for them. Traction pulse lands on Alec. Yazuki's trying to look for an angle here, but won't be able to find it there. Good stun over. Shiva is going to be engaged now, but he still has a Purify. Hold on now. That's Alec with a dive. Black Dragon Form as well, but Alec's going to be gunned down now as that is a Black Dragon Form all the way to the back line. Shiva with some on force. Zapro dives in, finds 2, and Doryu will die. No! It doesn't matter if he dies. Ukir gets an unstoppable. Now it's RP on the yo-yos against a big man with a sword.
The crystal wide open. Bravest fighter. Hijume! What can he do?
It's a zoning ult, and all they need to do is that zone punish. Game 1 for NAVI.
Really balances their composition very well.
Yeah.
We talked about their lacking in burst. I think Granger fills that department very well, especially you know if they got the snowball. Now
Considering Harith is banned too.
yeah.
And it's good damage output because they were lacking damage quite severely in game number 1. So now that won't be an issue. But they have to really snowball this time. I feel like there's a lesser margin of error for Alter Ego.
Okay, one last pick for Navi.
Another fighter.
Oh,
Cydia.
to kite back again.
It's only gonna be a game of chess. As now the turtle will spawn. Who will win the first encounter?
It really should be Alter Ego. Black Dragon Form going to used up as well. That's going to be the RWM. Zonio here. Where's Apro? Gets caught all alone. No AOG to escape either. And it will just be first blood. And Doryu. Jive, they're losing out and clear in the bottom lane. He's getting into the double lane. Good one. Spatial migration into the mid lane. Good pickup from Navi. And Hijume a bit too far off from his turret.
That wave there, plus the movement speed to kite away your enemies. And now turtle fight again, number 2.
Good tectonic charge to the back line there, but it's only onto Andoryu. Black Dragon Form used up as well as zone Andoryu, but he's gonna go in. Still looking for an angle. Opera gonna be stunned by the Mana Shocker. Alex able to run away. The Bravest Spider's still there. Cars with a flicker forward. The RWM will zone Ukir away. And Cars gets isolated. RP with a double. Shive looking for the trade to the mid lane onto the tier 1. He doesn't get it. It's literally 1 HP. Traction pulse lands on Nino. And the green camp gets taken away by Yazuke.
Or you might get dove upon here. RP.
Oh!
Oh!
A kill! RP just guns him down and Doryu! Alter Ego we were expecting in game number 1. Yazuke with the retribution. Apro! Plus! RP gets a Sky Piercer stack.
Boss.
Think about how they're gonna do damage.
Come on, Hanabone is a self-peel tool.
That's
Uh-oh.
true. That's a grok though, right? Like, even if you get this kill, I mean, it's something. But do you really want to throw 4 ultimates in when the turtle's about to spawn in 10?
We can go in unless Andoryu makes a play.
Yeah, that's a Black Dragon Form. Bravest Fighter already used as well. Car still has the retry win from Andoryu! After being so far down, that's the Bravest Fighter over to Yazuki. Trace this away. Ukir taking low RP. Looking for the shot. Hijume with the flicker forward. Void Blast one more time. The glowing wand taking him down. And Andoryu gets knocked up by the tech charge. Now it's RP looking for those big stacks. Cars 1 HP. Another stack to RP.
Is this the formula for Alter Ego? Go back to the conventional ways. Yazuke, low HP, Andoryu on the pounds.
Oh, it's gonna be the chase. He dodges away from it. Wow! Just with the Violet Requiem. Nino should be able to get the trade down here unless the spatial migration is back up. It's taking him down. Hold on now. That's another for Navi. A buy one, get one special. And Cars secures purple buff.
For Navi, it's Alter Ego. They are still not in the clear just yet. They need to be careful because Navi can go offensive like this.
Great move there. Tech charge to disengage. Cars going to take it very low as RP goes up for stacks as well with the Bravest Fighter still there. Shiba is able to get rid of Nino. That's 1 for 1. Both XPs down. That's the spatial migration landing, but it's only onto the roamer right now as RP is able to go for the free hits as Andoryu gets away. Apro. Another trade should be, yes. Yazuke with a dash in forward. Legendary RP 8-0-1.
I feel like this Guinevere, Andoryu is looking for an angle, but he got spot out. Yazuke!
Interesting. He already spotted them out, but he still walks into it. Yazuke turned into I am Guprek down below by the guy, the Kacha, who's trying to zone. Egypt is doing a good job. Alec goes over to take charge, but it only lands onto the clone as Apro's able to disengage. And now the lands on Antorio. RP with a finishing touch. Cars are the bravest fighter. Hijime flickers out. That's a stun over. But with 80 stacks.
Always laid down. Alter Ego need to be on the pound. But RP gets Jason down.
Hold on. RP taking very, very low. As a Sky Piercer. Shiva! Cannot find it. Amazing peel from Nino and Alec.
Obliterates Navi with the Sky Piercers, and now they want to go even deeper into the base.
Good zoning with the Black Dragon form as Yuzuki gets the turret down below, my lord. But with 80 stacks, it's hard to think of a comeback angle here. Navi trying to force their way in. Cars with the bravest fighter already jumping in, but getting poked down at half HP as RP dashes away from the traction pulse.
Nope, they're going to reset again. The cycles will go in. The tectonic charge.
80 stacks, realize 80 stacks on RP. These tanks are nothing to him. Down, ready for the eve. They actually didn't manage the waves properly here. They went in straight for the mid lane and then the bottom lane as the real Roman Pledge gets used up. Tectonic charge lands on Ukir and Doryu. Has to walk back to the base now. That's gonna be Cars jumping in. Yuzuki is still able to trace us back as he gets the kill. Lord dealt with already. Shiva and Ukir holding it down. RP.
And then create the turnaround with the Guinevere. They want to cycle it again. Brock can form.
Round 2. They could be doing this all day, air day. With an 8,000 gold lead, 80 stacks again that they got relatively, well, very, very early actually. That's a... Okay. What? They're gonna go for everything over. Ladies and gentlemen, those 3 ults were used up onto the tank. There is that tech charge! Navi used their resources on their own, and this is exactly why you don't do that. Alter Ego are wiping out as Hijime flickers in forward, doesn't quite get the last Void Blast to ensure the kill, but they'll get the game. GG. 1-1 in a best of 5 elimination series.
Or
That's different though, honestly.
there's a lot of flex in Alter Ego right now. It's confusing us a little bit, probably giving Navi a little bit of a challenge as well.
They wanted some AoE crowd control to kind of stop the all-in. None of these tools are particularly easy to land for Alter Ego though on a Fanny, so it's already a bit concerning for Alter Ego. Last pick, Alice. Oh boy.
You asked for AoE crowd control. Alice gives AoE crowd control.
Regen. Oh no, a small micro mistake there. Should be a take here. Opera goes in again, that's gonna be the cable. Oh, a big mistake from Andoryu. All right, so
BP Boy is just gonna be the sandbag.
Yes, so. Hold on, Opera. Way too aggressive in the mid lane. They won out the early trades, and that made them.
He has to go through a lot of taunts, a lot of controls coming from Alter Ego, and they want to speed this up.
They want to go for the fight now. It will be the immobilization. The AOG will lock 2 members down. That's gonna be Cars and Opera taunted down as Nino walks up, goes for the vengeances, and Opera escapes.
It will be okay. He is a Gatot Kacha as they want to go in.
No AOG for Alex. He's gonna go for the cut down here, but he's just so tanky. It takes a lot, actually too much, because it ends up being an equal trade.
You can always dive into the back. Like I said again, the control is just way too big on Noryu.
Oh man, walks up and he gets slashed down. Nino, who was missing. And Doryu felt like he could just dash away. But Sandstorm stolen. Flicker for Flicker with the AOG used up as well. Alter Ego, oh no, Flicker means it's free. Hijime with a splash of damage. Navi collapsing under the pressure. They'll finally get a kill back. They have to. They're gonna try to get the big lead down. Alec gonna go for the taunt now. Will be able to land it on Cars and a full burst down as well. Cars needs to be the one who goes in. Final slash lands on 2. Opro gets a 2-man stun, but there's no damage. And Doryu just gets a pick on Alec, and that is it. Alter Ego.
He wants to take away the orange buff. Traction pulse. They're committing.
The life of Shiva. That's gonna be a very costly orange buff. Contest Cars. A massive mobilization. Opro doing a lot of damage as well. It's gonna be cut down over to Yuzuki, but it's only onto Opro. So you can say it's worth it. I don't think it's all that worth it. Okay, now wait, 3 kills on Opro. That gives him a shutdown. Opro, hold on now, is able to sustain a bit longer. Sandstorm gets him away, but RP claims the shutdown.
What they want to go on, they will pounce on the turtle, but now the conceal pop, they want to fight this full swing.
Scar gonna pop in the ultimate, looking for the big play now. Oh, trace this in, Raging Sandstorm as well. It's gonna be Andori picking up the turtle as Apro dives in the backline, but Yazuke still able to sustain through it all with the help of the Revitalize. He's able to escape. Raging Sandstorm doesn't land. RP with the flicker picks up the killing spree. Who is it worth for? But with a turtle pop. Oh, you man. What happened there? AOG over to Apro. Cars in the backline as well. Zoning them as doing a good job, but Apro gets stunned up by Nino. And it will be the curtain call as well. Alter Ego really disrespecting. Jumping in as well. Final slash dodge away from. And Doryu gets caught in a taunt. Still able to go with the cables. Now Nino taking low. Immobilization on 3. But there's no one there to deal damage. A stun last. Nino dives in. Ukir gets caught and baited by his own teammate, Cars.
After Cars pops his ult, it's probably the Fanny and Ukir too, but that's still a DPS on Doryu.
Oh, he's gonna go for the 1v1. That should be a win, and it will be a solo kill. Mid lane taunt, Hijume.
But again, he is needed to take these objectives now.
Doryu does not have purple buff. This makes it very, very difficult. That's gonna be final slash over the 2 members. Suzuki is able to flicker out, but Shibe is gonna be caught in the midst of it all. Traction pulse lands on 2. Hijume with the flicker forward, and Doryu out damaged by Yazuke. Apro stunned up. He cannot heal. Yazuke is on the verge of picking up a Maniac, but Cars denies it away from him. Alter Ego say, we don't care. We'll get a Lord plus the 3 kills earlier.
Are you loving Beloyski streamer era?
Yeah, I actually do, man. That's gonna be Cars with the Throne of Ruin, landing on 2, tracking pulse as well, but there's absolutely no damage. Raging Sandstorm, Vengeance, all used defensively. At least Endoryu able to get the purple buff from Alter Ego's jungle.
My concern ever since the game started.
Oh, Kumar Bush!
Kumar!
I can't believe it. We see it again.
Aligning for them. And they will look for distraction pulse. Nino goes in.
Final slash of Raoul here, and that's going to flicker out as RP waits in the back. Oh my lord. Kimmy gonna be slaying now as Nino fights it. It's gonna be Apro with the Raging Sandstorm as Cars is able to actually wait in a lot of time, and Navi deal with 1. Nino for Ukir, and Doryu respawning. Lord is up, and Easton Chin is the one who is sent there to start things out.
Alter Ego are still dangerous, and they want to go even more deeper.
Immortality Ibarra, and he instantly has to use it. That's it. The cable. Oh my lord! Alter Ego, hold on! Might be going in for a bit too many aggressive maneuvers. Third call over to Hijume and RP goes for the damage. Nino is able to go for the final stack, but the Lord gets reset, and Doryu will have retribution. Back up, Shibe.
Vengeance.
Pops into Vengeance, gets slain. Alpro looking for the angle again. That's going to be the Throne of Ruin, but it's only onto 1 as he blinks out of there. Nino's still there as well, and Doryu goes on to RP. Traction pulse, Sky Piercer not given. It's Afro again with his 6 kills.
To Afro.
He's gotten 6.
6 kills as the roamer. It is again not ideal. Reflection. But now the Lord will march into the base. Navi they have to hold for dear life.
Yeah. It's a good move by them. Oh wait, Yasuke went in for a very aggressive move against a Vengeance CC.
Very full of health. So now it's going to be RP again, just zoning away with the Uranus, but he might bite off more than he can chew.
I do not think we want to go all in here. Oh, and AOG landing on over Cars. And a full lockdown as well. Traction pulse now. Throne of Ruin used up, but the immobilization doesn't land. The winner crown comes around as Endoryu tries his best to get into the team fight.
What can he do with just cables and a dull sword? Alter Ego want to go in for more.
Apro does not have Raging Sandstorm. The Immortality goes down, and he should surely fall. There's the final flash. We can Shiva back into the fight now as Ukir gets terrified. And Doryu got taunted mid-air by Alec. Yasuke on fire. Hold on now. Traction pulse.
No minions.
Immortality down. Finally getting the Sky Piercer. That's 2 Immortalities down, but Ukir will lose his life. Immortality getting them a get out of jail free card as Alter Ego push match 1 to match point.
Just to protect the Bruno.
Yeah.
While the Bruno is, in a perfect world, would be free-hitting the frontliners, including that Uranus and or Kalea. But will it have enough damage, though?
Mid lane, though.
Yeah, what's it gonna be? Alter have options to play with here. They're not really locked into a certain style, which is why I think Navi were confused really on what to kind of target in that second ban phase.
They go Eve, yeah. Safest.
That also slows everyone from the side of. It's a counter for the Tsushin. It slows the Hylos down, so it
Big flick. Turn tap. Pull yourself together for both the duo in the mid lane. That's going to be an all-in over to Ook here. Still, though, pops in a Purify in time. That's going to be the Shadow kill and first blood over to Hijime. He's looking for the double. Does he flick it? He does! No punish. It is all alter ego.
RWM, no? Will be cancelled.
Wait a
Bucket
second.
form coming in.
That was horrible for alter ego. A botched execution. Quad Shadow going to be used up as well as Alec goes away. Can they retreat in time? And Tori wins out the retreat battle as Hijime with no flicker gets eaten up by cars. Blazing away from RP, but it does no damage yet. Bruno's still up top. Crimson Beacon, RP stunned up. And he has flicker, not Purify. That means it's 2 for Navi.
Get
That
the
was
plating
close.
too.
He's at 2.
It's the complete
200.
plate, no?
Tsunami Slam, that should be a kill back. Yeah, and Doryu stepping up way too aggressive. The greed.
Up against the Juicin. It's also kind of a counter to Juicin. Hold on a minute. RWM.
And Yazuke comes in for the finishing. Again, Navi. That one was a bit weird. Yazuke, though, should be able to get this. And will be able to get it. Another kill over to Ook here. Oh, he groups and beacons, but he doesn't split the damage over to the rest of the members. That's going to be a stun over. Mountain Chakra not landing. Now the Black Dragon for a Petrify as well. Yazuke shut down by the machine on the Yutong. And Doryu should be able to get this for free. No Tsunami Slam, no RWM. All the resources burned out, but Navi are actually the
Damage.
low. RP still has the flicker. That's going to be Nino with the flicker in forward. That's a knockup as well. That's the damage of Lazy Duet doing enough to take them all down. Alter Ego get them
Taken down and the skirmish. It's kind of sad because the Crimson Beacon can't really
no.
save Okira and even TV now.
They're still individually laning here when Alter Ego had stopped the laning phase.
Slowly but surely. Alter Ego though, it's a party. Mountain Chalker.
But the flicker comes out, and now this should be a trade back. Nope. No Tsunami Slam just yet. Alec picked up again. Yazuke. It's Quad Shadow, but it's only onto Apro now as RP jumps in with the BMI as well. Pops in and revitalize there. Apro and the glorious pathway to stay alive.
A deal tool to the Juicin. The Crimson Beacon will be very important. Tsunami Slam.
Yep. And this time, no glorious pathway, no revitalize. That's a free kill over. No Crimson Beacon either. So Ukir cannot even force the issue. Black Dragon form, they want to contest for this, and Alter Ego say, sure, we'll just back away. Alec is an Tsunami Slam. It's going to be a retreat battle. This time it's won out by Yazuki despite cars getting the Petrify. He's tried his best. Shiva or Doryu bursted by RP and Nino. Hijime with a chase down. RWM. Ukir. No Crimson Beacon will have to blow another battle spell.
Playoffs. This is not how they want to go out. This is not how they want to lose.
Oh, there's a Purify there. Alec went for the wrong target, but that's fine. Blazing Duet from RP with a Shadow kill! They're going through everyone's health bar. A double for Yazuke. Give it another double for RP.
Relevant to the game, right? Waiting for a few items, but it's still minute number 9, and Alter Ego are just speeding things up. They want to speedrun this and to fumble the game. CV still 2 items, 3.5k gold difference. Tsunami Slam!
Over the cars, that's going to be the immobilization for the RWM. And Shiva's taking low! Yazuke gets the Sky Piercer stack. And that's 1. That's the MM now 0, 5, and 0. Yazuke with the Quad Shadow again as Doryu tries his best, but he's only hitting on Uranus. RP with the Blazing Duet under turret. Cars will not be able to save this game. Navi have been knocked out of playoffs.